National Public Health Agency, the regulation them.
And it easy. The first step now for go na the NPHA the website when at www.poep.npha.gov.sl or use your phone, tablet or computer for scan the QR code where them paste na the flyer them na the side them where for enter all about the country. And even na the NPHA them page na Facebook. The second step, create your account with valid email or phone number. Third step, ready your passport and medical paper them. Step 4, complete your form and submit them. Step 5, get your digital confirmation and avoid delay na the airport.
Quick, secure, and na by force. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, they make you travel smooth and safe.
So register quick, travel smart, and enjoy your stay na salon.
Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, safe travel, healthy nation.
For no more, call 117.
Now the Ministry of Health and the NPHA bring this message to you.
Alright, Fambul, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending to the time we you listen on Truth FM 103.9, and of course now the Truth Media Facebook page and the Population Services International Sierra Leone Facebook page, and of course the Truth Media YouTube channel, and any other different platform where you could get to live right now. We want for welcome you to another edition of the 60-minute with health experts. We spend 60 minutes for talk to we well body master sabi people them for talk to we about different well body issue them na the country. But before we go into the program, we want to say, especially for people with the free tongue, we want to remind you say the rain really heavy this morning. And of course, if you go able for do please stay indoors, not come on a door. And then the best advice we'll give you any side where you know say water can settle, we mostly can be what you call flood now for avoid them at this moment here, so that you go able for save your life, save your property, and save your family them from post-disaster stress. You know, so we go into the program this morning. Of course, we know say on the 5th of June. This year, the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Dembi, we don't launch the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal for enhance we surveillance system in the country for make sure say we able keep track of people where they come in Sierra Leone, and of course even the one day where they left Sierra Leone for go na other neighboring countries or even countries where they far away from we. For make sure say they able for tell we the well body one, you know, about the health status, whether they come to salon and even whether they left the country, so that that information they go able for help the master sabi people and the well body different well body ministries host them for prepare very well in a situation where sickness and they will can call epidemic prone sicknesses, where means say some sickness and the way one person catch on by the time you know it don't become a national threat, and then if not well managed it don't even become a regional or global threat, you know, where it unbox plenty people them, you know, and one part in sickness and the mostly where we say we don't see na Ebola, you know, it's say 2014 to 2016 we know say the country by one person get Ebola, and by the time we know it don't become a regional crisis for not only Sierra Leone but the Mano River Union countries them been really heavily affected, you know. And then of course news still there around say countries like DR Congo, the Ebola don't they really escalate the almost different countries them or health counties them really don't they get affected. So as part of the preparedness measures for sickness like then one day and different epidemic sickness them, the minister through the Ministry of Health and the National Public Health Agency we don't launch the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal for make sure say we able to keep track of we movements them in and out of the country, and then with that particular information like I say we able to help we for prepare for sickness then like then one day. But as usual, we must sabi people them now they always can make the program very interesting with then thought-provoking insights that we then can share with we around the topic we discuss. So today again We want to talk more about this Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal here. 2 months into the use, what don't they use them now? Within the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal for people who probably not the first time this way, and then of course how you go help we and how for even use them. Where they left Sierra Leone and where they come inside Sierra Leone, how for use them, how for grow about, and all of that, and plenty other things and then at the program in the next 60 minutes where you self go get for learn about. But then you self will get the opportunity later for call into the program and contribute, or even send you message, or even as you view it live now Facebook, different Facebook platform, then you self get the opportunity for left your comments. They will go read them and then we'll go take note of your concern, and the people go really try as hard as possible for address them appropriately. So as we go into the program this morning, I'll go get the opportunity for bring me guest them inside the program. We will come introduce themselves, the name and what that them be, and tell una I do before we go into the program. I will start with you, sir.
All right, family, good morning, and good morning, Alicia's pleasure for there. Mina Mohamed Esba, the manager for Point of Entry and Border Health for the National Public Health Agency.
All right, plenty. Thank you, Mr. Ba. Welcome to the program. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you listen or they watch this particular program. All welcome to this program. Me where they talk to na Samuel Josiah. Me na the social and behavioral change specialist na the National Public Health Agency. And I'm glad for there for can discuss waiting me board I don't start for talk already. Thank you.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Josiah Fambul. When I know say the 60 Minutes with Health Expert, they come up from Population Services International, PSS Sierra Leone, through the EPIC project where they implement with support from the U.S. government through the United States Department. Of course, we can start the program, proper one, and I'll go start with Manager Esba. Manager, one for people who probably not the first time this for you about Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, for you take me through what in our Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal and maybe what in the rationale why we create them as a country, of course as a ministry, an agency, and what in the problem where the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal can solve in the health system in the country.
So, thank you. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal a web base. We get a link where we use for anybody who want for travel out of Sierra Leone or want for camp in Sierra Leone. This is not just for people who want they travel out of Sierra Leone. Where the link na poep.npha.gov.sl. Why make we out this initiative? We find out paper base and records follow we get them with time it's challenging, and where you store the space it overwhelm, it kick out breeding sites for other insects them. So decide for go electronic, because when we look at the wall we are moving electronic for take out the paper base. And the other important things we got for like get information in a real time. That's why before we start this program for the play a jingle don't make we say 72 hours where they travel if I don't feel them. So from what you feel, would they able review that information there before you travel. So if you're in a person of concern or what, we can get contact with you for call you, for tell you, say because of this and this, you know, go able to travel now, go first, go see doctor or see anybody where you want for see. The other thing again, I remember there was a time during COVID for little people get the passenger locator form, let them fill them. It was so congested or what, and we there for prevent diseases. No, people the disease not spread, so people be congest and they feel like travel help in the passenger locator form. We now they will pick up this initiative. No, we need for go online, so for let it become easy on the traveler them. One with reduce congestion. So before they travel, you don't feel them. Once you come, we just go scan them and observe you for see the information you don't put, and if it relates to what you present, they will allow you for pass. So that will make the flow of the traveler become very easy. And the other one they talk about, like if you dey travel out of like the risk zone there we get now when DRC and Uganda, before you dey come, we don't know say this place you are coming from there. So from where they come, we dey able zoom into you, talk to you. So even contact line where you put, we can call you. Hey, they with the flight you don't reach, how you health, everything. Done. When you reach with the scanning, we evaluate you. If it's still okay, that like show any signs and symptoms of infectious disease, then we can allow you for enter. But nevertheless, we need to stop there. That the streets where they go, we dey relate you with the surveillance team where they for the monitor you, because now the threat will again for Ebola for monitor you for 21 days or the time we they are for. They're going to call you, check on you, how you feel, if you get any signs and symptoms, everything like that. So that information they come in. So if anything happen immediately, the surveillance team, they're very proactive for go isolate you and refer you to the necessary place. So we don't want anything come. But with this health travel portal, if anything we suspect for second for camp, we don't catch them quick and respond to them and reduce that transmission. We go affect boku people. And we know what happens to doing the Ebola, and those are the lessons we don't learn. We know what happens with COVID. Those are the lessons we don't learn. We know what for happen. So they prepare well now before anything happen. So that's about the health travel portal.
All right, plenty thank you, Manager Ba. We don't take people through the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. For say there are sometimes a lot of challenges with paper-based system, for keep record and for even take immediate action on things. Before a paper they travel from Falaba, for example, they can reach people in the head office na Freetown. It go don't take days, and so if anything they will need for do within the shortest possible period of time, I mean it will delay the entire process there. But with digital system, even America today, as you fill that form, within seconds the system don't alert with and then the people are able to prepare for say, oh, there is this risk, there is this passenger coming on board, and this it don't tell we for do. How do we prepare for this person and all of that? Instead of you left, you don't say the person already come first na salon, you don't begin to cross 1 or 2 checkpoints before ever you pick them up, which is really, really good. But 2 months into the implementation of this portal here, what are the response of the people so far in terms of, because as we say, not for only people that they come into Sierra Leone, but also the one that they go out of Sierra Leone. So what the response look like for now? How the usage they at this moment?
So thank you. The usage, we will say relatively, on average, we will say like 80% within these 2 months. We are not there at 100%, but that's the thing we try for do. Recently, we engaged with the SLCA, with the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority, with the regulator for the airlines or the airport. So what we engage them on, for include them on the IATA book, and when they include that IATA book, they show for same any person they travel in or go out of Salon, the profiler will go profile you for say for let go collect your ticket, that you're okay for let go collect your ticket. They ask you if you don't fill them. So if you don't feel like it, go tell you let go fill them. So if they don't include them, anybody will not fill them. That profiler and then they profile you, except you don't fill them. So that's the next step we work on now. Then the other thing we'll do, we don't engage with the airlines. Every day in the evening we can get a meeting for review the compliance of travelers and others. And they really they show up, and some of the challenges they go to them and then they take out. And recently, I travel go Ghana camp. Why they come? The airline team mapping all the travel portals QR code. They inform the travelers then you need to fill this while it's going to Sierra Leone. You need to fill this while it's going to Sierra Leone. And what in another help greatly, it don't bring trust to the health system. Don't bring trust to the country, because a lot of people who go out for travel go they say, hey, this threat then within the sub-region, what will your country they do? With this system we will put, don't give trust to traveler, they invest on them for coming, that the Ministry of Health with the NPHA, they care about the population. They don't put mechanism in place. Even if this thing they come, we go to trap them at source. So we not go get delay or what. So that trust will then bring it to people. The way they come in, we processing to the country very swift. And come. So the one that they can find it difficult, yes, we know some people can find it difficult. Those are some people who like lucky feel come in. Definitely when you come at the airport, we dey set you aside. We get the internet there, we get tablets there, whether they will support you, we get staff there, they will support you for fill for make it easy on you. The way you don't feel like you observe you and ensure that you come in. But really there is great compliance. But this IATA with the SLCAA, once we get them, then I believe say we're going to move now to 100%. We don't really engage them, and they say that they engage the necessary people them for let them include them. Once they include them now, the profile are they take now. When coming to field or when going out, you fulfill them. Then again, we don't still engage. We don't make jingles them or they send for communicate. We not say some people that can go to the airport, they can say, then now we have the travel portal what? Now we don't make a jingle in which we share. Even with the airport premises, we did it, they go they play them. So even if you don't forget, you won't know, we won't remember, we won't know. Even if you don't forget, we can at the airport premises, so they play them, where you listen, then they go ignite you for let you feel the travel portal and for let you all be safe as a country and protect the other countries, as the IHR says.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Ba. And of course, I get for say honestly, I impressed with the use of the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal because I think about 1 week ago, me and Samuel been there in Apujon district. We go all the way to the border with Liberia, and then see the infrastructure set up there. But then, Mr. Sami, yes, the infrastructure is there, the system is there, but now we are able to help accelerate the awareness level for let people aware say yes, there's this system and these are the benefits of the system to the health infrastructure, to the health system. You know, from the risk communication point of view, social behavior change perspective, how WUNA specifically they support the point of entry, the National Public Health Agency, the ministry, and the country as a whole for let people really aware of this system here or this portal here and make a very good use of them. Within some of the messaging system that WUNA don't they engage for, or how you go able to access them, you know, in terms of message or awareness level.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. I think this one is a very, very important question. Because in as much as we don't develop a platform, we want to make people utilize them. And for the people to utilize them, there must be some amount of awareness for them go outside the communities. So basically what we don't do, we will not develop messages around the utilization of the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, where we do in line with we collect them from the different pillars of the National Public Health Agency, where already we don't do a lot of things then. We don't post or paste now the POEs then. So if you notice, even if you go to Freetown International Airport, you will see a lot of awareness posters then. We get the QR code and that of the web link where they help travelers then for know why important for making them use the health travel portal. And also now some other POEs then, like for Gendema and also for Balamuya for example. We also don't see how best to do it for like paste some of them posters them for the people that not say there is the health travel portal and this not where for access them. In only stop there, also places them where people can use for Kansai free talk. Now different side them where maybe sometimes they can use them both them for Kansai the country. So recently we partner with the POE. We will go to different places them in free tongue and some other areas there where we also paste that. And also if people are listen where we start the program, a jingle mini play. Then jingle we don't do them both in English and also in Creole. And we also they try for see how best we do for them do them in other local languages. For the people within the communities, let them get proper and common understanding on how to utilize that particular health travel portal day. And also waiting we also they do now that we get a lot of community engagement activities then over for leverage on. We also get activities on these 300 days of activism. So we officers them within at district level and also national level, we tell them for let them integrate the utilization of this Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. Let people are aware, let people know say it's a must where they come inside salon, we have for left Sierra Leone, people them for use them and also for let we continue for the use we CHW use them and all other community mobilizers within our different communities for let them continue for the raise awareness. So in a nutshell, we don't do a lot of activities, not stop yet. We also want to engage with different radio stations then. Let them continue for the the jingles then. Yeah. And also this also now another platform we use for engage the public, for let them know say there is this portal and people then for continue for user.
All right, that's good. Very much impressive. But then, what are some of the questions? Then plenty people actually they ask about this Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal here. We wanna they respond to.
Okay, so one key question where somebody may not ask me, where we did the points of entry.
Yeah.
They said during COVID-19, they may do something similar, but now we don't come with new one. All I know we not use before. Now for this moment, someone want for use them, maybe not for just Ebola normal, because during COVID-19, we get something similar. Where Ebola come, we don't come with a new travel portal. So my question, my answer I give that person there, we don't learn from your mistakes during Ebola, during COVID-19. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal is here to stay. Whatever thing we dey learn from this particular thing we dey use now, we dey tend for improve on them for future. Yeah. So it don't mean say because we don't do A, B, C, and D during the other response them with this scam, Astafla, we get other emergency we use another platform. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal is here to stay. Let people be aware say this one what they use right now, it get for be a continuous process. So now we use them as a learning platform for make improvements on them so that people can go able to use them easily and faster.
Yeah, that's very good. I think now being one part of the question that's why I've been asked the ICT manager as well at some point. We don't get sleep at another platform. Actually, we will look at the sustainability because it's good to create the platforms. But one thing we me say personally impressed about is how the ministry itself don't take this to heart. You know, the ministry don't take this really for say among so many other efforts them where they undertake for make sure say we get health security. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal now one of the most important things then the ministry really don't own up, and so because of that I want to really believe, and even as the ICT manager been say that they like to say this is here to stay because the infrastructure is there, and then the good thing is this is managed by the National Public Health Agency under the Ministry of Health. So not to like one organization carry na NGO it can fold up at any time, or now one private company where they can run out of funds and say no sorry we are closing down. This is the ministry's own, this is government owned, so government's able to take responsibility and able to maintain it through support with from different partners them, and of course the public usage as well. So we now talk about the public use utilization now. How important is the effort of travelers, the compliance of travelers for able for enhance surveillance system, or for let the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal serve in purpose? What are the requirements where we need from every Sierra Leonean and every other person where they come inside Sierra Leone and left Sierra Leone?
Okay, so thank you very much. If you can remember when my colleague starts, he said we use the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal for heightened with surveillance. So it's important that every member of the public, we want for left Sierra Leone, we want for inside Sierra Leone, it's a must that we use the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. Yeah? Why important? We know say we don't hear cases of Ebola outbreak na DRC and that of Uganda. Yeah? We tell God thank you for Uganda, but now we focus there on DRC. We get a lot of people where they travel for come out outside country and can Sierra Leone. It's possible to say not to DRC you come out directly, but inside that flight they go down interact with other people we come out in a country we're in a hot zone right now. So the crux of the matter is we want everybody where they come fill in the travel health portal, any sign and symptom where you feel, try for input them into the system. When you come again at the point of entry, we get trained and qualified port health staff where they do screening as well. Anything where you exhibit, where they notice by you, go help we for make we continue for do with surveillance, not to just that feel we don't feel a normal online where they come, but rather we also do them again at the point of entry, where they help for make we also see how best we do for like item with surveillance for no other they come. If this person also get a sign and symptoms when of interest, we want to see how best we take the next steps for protect that person may not mix with the public, and also see how best we do for like provide that support to the person need until we assure we say this person here so not a person of interest, not a person of risk, let the person gets that access for coming to the country. So if you ask me in a nutshell, the public, we need them for let them continue for utilize them because they help we for monitor whoever they can inside the country. And also, we know say the sickness, sorry, it is very, very fat in another country. But again, because of movement, the sickness can come out from that other country. They, in the twinkle of an eye, it can have a country because people in the move a lot. So we want let the public be assured, say it's a must. Everybody where they can at the point of entry. We ensure say them for utilize the Sierra Leone travel portal. Few months back, we see also a very, very senior official in the country. We come out outside, he come and utilize the Sierra Leone Health Portal. And also give you a testament, say, the utilization, very, very seamless. And also then get professional them at the point of entry, where they help you for make you feel the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal without any hassle. It's very, very simple for make people they utilize that particular platform there. So we continue for talk to people them. Who don't know say you want for come in salon, who don't know say you want for left the country, let we continue for use them. Urge who them feel say there is a doubt in utilizing that particular platform. Let we share our experience with other people. So then we see and say it's there for us to use, and also it's simple and very, very easy for me to use that.
All right, plenty, thank you. That's good. So from start to finish, do you take people through how they go access this travel portal here? How do they create their account, and how then they fill the form and submit them, and what thing they do with the information within they get back in simplest terms, with everybody be able to understand.
Okay, thank you very much. So the first things first, where you want for get access to the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, make sure say you get a phone where they able for access the internet. Yeah, be it a phone now, a tablet, or your laptop. You get two ways that way for access that. We get the web link where na www.poep.gov.sl. Yeah, and also we get a QR code. Yeah, where if you go now with Facebook page, now the National Public Health Agency Facebook page, if you go there, you will see a QR code. So the first thing first, way you don't like scan the QR code or you don't use the web link for going inside. What do you receive first? It will ask you for make you register if you never registered before. So you get an option for either use your email, active email, or your mobile number. Either one of them. You can either use both or you use either one of them. You do your registration. When you do registration, you get a confirmation, either a text or an email, where they show you say, okay, you don't start the registration process. So when you don't do that registration, then the next thing we for do, you get for declare. When you do not the web page, you see side either you want for plan a trip or for fill or declare your health declaration. Sorry. So when you don't go there, it ask you a lot of information, like your biodata. Whether are you, what's your name, whose method you get for use for travel for inside the country. Whether you want for use the air, you want for use the sea, you want for use the road. All the information in there. And also you get for ask you about your signs and symptoms. Yeah? You get for ask you what you feel, you also the input and it. And also very, very important. If you remember me what they talk, say you for feel within 72 hours before you travel. So that 72 hours we can advise say before you travel, try for say don't try for like filling your declaration form. But if something happen you for fill them at all, at that point of entry, you can for fill them as well. Yeah. So where you fill that particular form day, you also get for tell we what you use for enter. Whether na plane you use, whether na boat you use, whether na motorcar you use, we want for also track that vehicle that plane the way they use, or if na keke you use the number. And also if na plane or poda you use or bus you use, that's its number they we also want for get that. We very, very important. And also if you travel with animal, one for know that there as well. And also we don't do all that the filling of your declaration form. We don't submit them. You get a digital confirmation. You either get a QR code and also an application ID. That QR code and application ID we reach at the point of entry. Now you show to the portal staff. With 9 and they use for scan your information. And also all the information and the way you don't fill, where they do your declaration, they therefore do on the spot screening as well. Maybe sometimes when you fill that form, you know me feel some kind of way. But as soon as you don't kind of the point of entry, you begin feel one kind of way. So waiting the portal staff then do screening as well for make them for like check whether this person is also fit for enter the country or not fit for enter the country at all. So based on waiting and the final and the screening, then go determine whether they will allow you for make you enter or for make them take you to the next level. In everything what they do, we get layers. Yeah. Firstly, you get the portal staff based on them findings, then they go channel you for either go to outside the surveillance team. Yeah. If you know somebody of interest, what I mean by somebody of interest, if they exhibit signs and symptoms when I red flag. Yeah. And also, after the surveillance team don't do the screening, they don't do the isolation, they channel you to another set of a team. What are them people in there? We also get lab team where they work now for ensure say they collect sample for determine what thing they make this person also get the signs and symptoms here. So another thing again we go happen after they don't collect this sample from that particular person there, you go on for no say, oh, this person also it don't give you this result. We need for provide treatment for her where the case management go inside. But other things in the way they happen, the people within at the back end, that the ICT now, the POE, the surveillance team, then go to get all information we go to happen. And that particular side the way they screen that person there, where the person then go to isolate them, where they go down do the testing for that person there, all that thing. But again, it will be determined by the signs and symptoms so the person exhibits at the point of entry. So it's very, very simple. The first thing first, you get for register, do declaration, also get your QR code, and also you application ID we go then on your phone we for present na the point of entry. Yeah. So in a nutshell, now just the steps here. So each traveler for do before you come to salon or if you want for left with country.
Plenty thank you. In him na Samuel Josiah, and then of course the program we still listen to na the 60 minute with health expert. The rain still heavy in Afriton. We don't really know much about the provinces, Bo, Kenema, Makeni, Cambia, and different districts there. But any side you day, if you see the rain really heavy around you, if you can able for really stay indoors, we go recommend for you stay indoors. And any side where you know say what's happening, mostly set to plenty one, do not for avoid them zone then they for now. I mean when we get them big tick them we around on a community them do I wanna go avoid them because breeze can blow and some of them breeze then they can cause some havoc them, you know. Check around and make use of the 117 line in case you see anything they happen around. If you drive, it will be good if you're able to slow down a bit or maybe park somewhere and observe the rain for a moment. If you observe anything around you unusual, especially about your body one, call 117 and alert them so that they go really see how they're able to support you in this critical time here. The program we listen to now the 60 minutes with health experts will come up from Population Services International Sierra Leone, and it make possible through the EPIC project we implement with support from the US government through the US Department of State. We still talk about the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal where 2 months ago the ministry through the Minister of Health we done launch for that we use if you come out na Sierra Leone or you can say Sierra Leone for able for help we keep record keep track of people with the travel in and out of the country as part of the surveillance and then health security measures them. That's what they talk about today. You still get the opportunity for call on the program 078-193-193 078-193-193. You can call and add your voice. We see some comments then at the Facebook page. We want for we hear from you any information there where you still say you need about this Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal or anything around well body issue around your community, especially during this rainy season here, flooding and so many other things, and they will call go find for we keep authorities them alert for prompt action. Of course, we still the program. We guess they still do it. We will come to Mr. Barr. So, Mr. Barr, you don't already rate say 2 months into the implementation of the program. There is a success rate of about 80% utilization. You know, yeah, it's good for the people and utilize them, but then the purpose actually is to also see anybody we probably get any health risks where the ministry or the well-body people and really need for take action on. With this 80% success rate here, what are some of the critical cases there or scenarios that we on the record so far we when I don't take a swift action on we don't help we so that we not go into like high level response rate into with any sickness?
Alright, so just like I'm a colleague that explained how for Phila, where you don't declare your health, you can't to the points of entry. Or where you come there, they scan the code they staff them at the point of entry. They scan the code. They verify the information where you enter. One, they go for a look. If you not get any signs and symptoms, what you put the information correct. But if you put some information related to any infectious disease, what in them for do? They escalate them. They get the point, what's really the point to the escalation. And that escalation, they now we don't include we surveillance people in various districts where they get the information. As they escalate and so an SMS
we don't
and
get
email.
any situation of that where they don't escalate the situation.
Yes,
okay.
and they come there.
Right.
Would escalate more than 20 people then.
Yeah. Right.
So one would they look at the what thing happen globally and what thing happen in our region.
Okay.
So now anybody would come up from DRC and Uganda because now they will get an outbreak of Ebola where they happen. So that country that the way you come up, whether you no shows no signs and symptoms, you are okay, you are well, we will escalate you to the next level to monitor you for the time being where they here. So I just want to explain the process, how will they happen. Whether there more than 20, will they escalate?
Okay.
So we can, if you not show any signs and symptoms, then it's symptoms the way you enter, you are still okay and well. Then still, if not from DRC, Congo or Uganda, would escalate you. Who escalates you? The surveillance team and we with the national they get message automatically when they generate. Email they come, we get the details information about you. Then SMS they come. Because I'm not going to watch for go to email. But if the SMS come, now short summary of your travel history you get. Then you go to the email for get the details. Recently we get people who come on Uganda. They move go all the way to school, we get summits or routine. So we escalate them all. So the district surveillance team, where then at the DHM team, not to follow move from national team, go the people and they or move other people. The surveillance team, where then at the bow, we inform them. They inform them, so then they monitor them. They call them, go visit them. If any signs and symptoms they manifest, and tell them down the time, no signs and symptoms, no manifest, till they go back. Well, the great one we don't get when I tap on the shoulder. The Uganda Ministry of Health call we executive director. They tell them thank you for the work what they do. Why make you tell her thank you? In Peking, come on Uganda, in camp. We escalate them to the next level. Done. Till the time we there, they call them and follow up and they go visit them. Then I call him mama. They tell them say, hey, salon they do well oh. For my coming in, they monitor me health status. They can check on me for say if I good. So I inform you, mama. Your mama straight inform the executive director. So your team they do well because when me picky don't go there, they follow up on her for no health status or for see for say they manifest any signs and symptoms. The EDB get for tell we back for inform the staff there. Say they do good work. Not continue with that. So now this thing that they happen. So from more than launcher from the 5th to now, we have more than 25 cases there. We don't escalate. But what is good now? None exhibit anything of threat or epidemic. What would they say? So for now, anything will happen, we'll ensure that we will capture at the source. Because now we'll get the threat from DRC and Uganda. Those are the two countries. But nevertheless, not necessarily the surveillance the other country them will. Because sickness and disease can appear at any time. So not just zoom into them. We escalate them because now they threat them. Because when we look at Ebola, you get incubation period, which happen within 21 days. You go not expose, you get the disease, but you need to show signs and symptoms. So if you don't come in country, we need to monitor you within that days. If you begin for show signs and symptoms, we take the necessary emergency steps them for isolate you, do referral, and send it to the necessary treatment center. Then the other country though they come in. When we go say everybody coming in should fill this travel portal, will not particularly for one person. When we come in with a scan and we observe you, we staff that already done train on how to observe person. They get some question they ask the person, trigger question for know whether this person well or is sick or if you don't expose or in travel history, outside don't pass or if you don't attend any funeral, any other things. So if people say okay, still you can. But even the people and they when they come in, if you see for say you know either like a barrier or non sickness or what you come in, not to DRC or Uganda you come up, we escalate you to the next level for let them continue for monitor you within the country, even if you don't show signs and symptoms. So this is how the travel portal they work. So the other challenge we could get some people whether they travel, like they cannot travel, they travel like today. In the next 2 or 3 or 4 days, then they come. So then when they come back, then they say, we don't feel the travel portal, where would they go? When they come back, we fulfill them. Okay, say yes. As any time you utilize, you travel, while it's going out, you fulfill them. If they come back tomorrow, because we don't know the people who don't church, decide where you don't go, and what you got for happen, would they expect you back for let you fill them? Where they come in, we go to scan them. So if anything happen, we go to trace and know waiting for the who side the thing happen. Even if we do contact tracing, we go to gather the information today and do swift contact tracing, isolate those people, quarantine those people, and see if they go manifest any signs and symptoms. We just want the country for be safe.
Yeah.
We want the country for be safe because we don't want any trouble for coming, anything. We're not going to be 6 people for say get locked down, or not we get a close shop quick because we're going to go find we live in. And if we do all they support this travel portal, we go to get it right. We don't let anything happen, we let come in. But if we come in, we go to hold them at source, then what we do with normal business, and we go get to Antomot, and normal things they happen. So we all go for try, let's support this health travel portal, especially with the Sierra Leone and them, when going out. We fulfill the travel portal when they go out, even when they come back, you fulfill them. So that's what we are doing. Thank you.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Ba. You know, I like one thing where you say, this we did do for we all. You know, it's not just for the Ministry of Health, it's not just for the National Public Health Agency, it's not just for Mr. Ba or Mr. Josiah, it's for the good of all of us, and especially with the Sierra Leoneans. You hear what he say? Because we need for, like we say, prevention is better than cure. Because if we all not utilize platforms like this, systems like them, wire structures like them, wire we the well-body workman people and they really put together for make sure say we prevent any situation where ego and bug with Mara, where we get, may God forbid it, as I say, we get any sickness in the country, then go begin to tell you say lock your shop maybe 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Wait until you for sell say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You know, so the money way for able for generate within that time then day, you don't go able to forget time again. And we all know how we live in the country. You know, plenty people learn and so much. We then get this today, now it's today. You know, so we know one for reach to all end situations and they remember their experiences with Ebola. We then it's a 3 days lockdown, 4 days lockdown or so. You know, or coffee day. You know they move out of even young ourselves during this time of the day or during this time of the night. You know, so we know how for reach through all of the stages. Then I make now. Then they prepare. You know, then they make sure say them put every roadblock, every barrier where we go lead way to them kind of situations and like how Mr. Josiah say, the compliance of we all, cooperation, we support for make sure say this system here work effective one. I mean, it really important. It really important. So let we all make sure say we support the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. If your brother, your uncle, your sister tell you say it can salon, first of all ask them say if you don't feel in health Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. You know, so Sammy, as we still go into the program, what are some of the behaviors then where you want for the Sierra Leoneans then particularly or travelers then, you know, adopt? Like we don't always say, you know, let people make them a habit for wasan, you know, make them a habit for like avoid some touch and all of those things. You know, what are some of the habits and practices that we want Sierra Leoneans them, especially travelers them, you know, for adopt, especially this time of the season or this time around we would still try to promote the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing first we for practice as people within a salon. Now the fact that it is our duty for make we ensure say Sierra Leone is safe from getting Ebola. Why I say so? Because just like how my brother minister just now, Astagfirullah, if we mistake get Ebola cases, we know a whole lot of other things we go affect people them. Now you get some people their livelihood pass them go out every day. If you not go out every day, it will be very, very difficult for make way for like even eat. So let me assume now say We not do wetin and wetin we suppose for do. For ensure say we monitor other and other they can inside the country. If we dey travel for come out outside Sierra Leone, we want for camp. If we want for move outside Sierra Leone, we not follow the ABC of using or reporting or submitting we health declaration. It will affect we all. So just like how they say, if it be something we feel say yes, it's my duty to do it. And also anybody where they travel for come inside, you get some country the way they go, just like how my brother they say. If you not feel certain documents there, no matter how that you be, they know they allow you for make you travel. So we for take and say it's mandatory. We not for even think and say this law you do as usual no more. You know say salon who puts law go get way out the balancer. This is not business as usual. We for ensure say we dey travel for inside the country. Whether now you dey travel, now your family member, now your close friend, now your colleague, whosoever, we for ensure for tell them say the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal is here and it's mandatory. There are no two ways about it. So again, another thing again we for continue for the do, now for continue for the engage with community people. If you get the opportunity for listening to this program today, engage you party within a community, family members them. Tell them say there is this health travel portal where we for continue for the use, because if we continue for use them, we dey continue for heighten with surveillance. Mind you, government here no go dey all side for the watch, who they know that they can inside. But again, now with different communities, we get people them where they interact with a lot of people them. So we for continue for the talk to them and tell them say that in the way don't come, we all for continue for the use them, and also for say and say now we all duty for ensure say Sierra Leone is safe, and we hope for protect them from sickness not come out outside and come inside the country.
All right, plenty. Thank you. We not get much time again at the program. 10 day on the almost the betway. We decide for wrap up now. But Mr. Ba, Sammy, we don't really tell me say the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal is here to stay. So with or without any health outbreak, we'll make sure say we continue for use them. But within another word of assurance, we want for seal with that one day for guarantee the people where they use that this platform here in terms of the confidentiality of the information and the reliability for user information, this specific purposefully for the health or the well body issue.
Alright, so one to go for now, the health travel portal will not count the Chauga outbreak. We count the Chauga everything normal. If you check about the other one, there will be done the count. Now the Chauga something happen, outbreak happen. Then two, the health travel portal have a house. That's when they don't be getting National Public Health Agency. Hope they get some outbreak there or what. Now we get National Public Health Agency. Then we get IT team with the manager, not from external source. So your information that already put there, it's well secure because internally with the manager. How? One, anybody will go into the system, again a user's name and password. Anything we download, and all information we get, the system they pick up. So if anything come out of there, it's easy for trace the possible downloader, and it's not just open to everybody. Now key people can go there for download and get information. Three again, if you look at the health travel portal, not to just 1-2 people grab number for go counter. It was the leadership of the Ministry of Health. We go for lunch and not to just only with the leadership of the Ministry of Health. We get the NPHA leadership. But get partners then who they work with, like the WHO, BDD, the Japaigo, BDD, and other partners then, BDD. This tell you for say your information and the people that they work with, they secure. Just like what the Ministry of Health get responsibility for all the health system, like you go to hospital, anything happen today is confidential and everything. Now make the minister now himself lead them for long term. So that's a big thing for boost we say with information that they put within the system. It's well secure and get all information. Even the access. If you look to this street, not only get for see all what thing they happen, but just particularly what thing they happen now you this street, now you get access to. Because if anything happen then now they ask you. For national now we get access for see everything. This travel portal is here to stay. It's here to stay. It's not just for any particular disease. We want always for prevent, detect, and able respond for any threat or identify. So how don't go help we? Most of the sickness that they get now from outside they come out camp. So if you're outside with this travel portal, they will help you will pick up and detect them and do with surveillance within the shortest possible time. So all to go encourage, we don't do the necessary when it's master sabi people there. But we as a Sierra Leonean them therefore ensure that we support this process. Even some of who they travel, if still person they struggle for film, now we support them for film. Now we encourage, especially with the Sierra Leonean, not only for the discourage other people them. Now for support them, follow them film. Not to say because you that kind of country say I want go now, I want pass, I want go rest. Now we support. No demoralize other people them for not feel this thing. And the travel portal is very, very easy because we do lots of demo on them for film. For film now within 2 to 3 minutes we focus for film. 2 to 3 minutes you don't know for say go waste your time, everything. It's very easy and simple. But we want for encourage again before they travel. I could say within 72 hours if I don't film. Because we want to reduce that congestion at the airport or the land borders them. We want to reduce them. Because when you go there, we not say someone go forget you not film, but still put mechanism. But we not encourage that. We want before you go, you don't film. Once you go now for just scan and you pass. We want to reduce that congestion. We can not know the other man in health status or what you want for always get that open environment so you go get travelers flow like the airport or the land border. But another will encourage. So now encourage everybody. If you possibly travel, you need to travel. You don't worry about time. Tell them say if you don't feel the health travel portal, do this na mandatory. Where you go out let you feel them. We can even read out the link for you. When a poep.npha.gov.sl. That's the link. If you even know the travel, possibly the travel is happy, ask them if you don't feel them. That's not how you go support, follow, protect yourself as a country.
Plenty, thank you, Manager Bar. So, Mr. Josiah, we not get plenty time again. Waiting at the last word we want for left with Fambudem, we listen to we on the usage of the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal here.
Okay, my final message to the one who will watch now and also the one who will listen. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, now we own weapon where they use for make, be able to detect and also prevent we country from make sickness knock inside. So we tell what we supposed for do. Now we duty again for continue for the declare our health status anytime we they travel for come inside or for left we country. And one thing again, you get some people them within a community. Me I not sabi how for use phone. I not get phone. That's in there now for people that no more know how for like go on internet. So if you don't a community, just look at me what I mean talk just on. You got somebody want for travel. You notice that the person is struggle. Your duty as somebody we get access to the platform, we get access to any digital device we for like use for register for the person, help that person there for let the person doing registration, you doing declaration, and also get access to in digital confirmation because it's very, very important. So we also they call on with stakeholders at the community level, be you a religious leader, be you a traditional healer, whatsoever status we get in a community, we they talk to Naduya, let we continue for popularize the utilization of the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal. My brother already don't talk about the web link just now. Let me feel free again for go na the Facebook of the the Facebook page of the National Public Health Agency. When you go there, you will see the web link and also you get access to the QR code. And again, if you need further information, the 117 is also here to stay. Let me continue for the use 117 and ask whatever question we want for ask. Yeah, because this one within a community now we go continue for ensure say people that know about them within a community now for continue for ensure say we utilize that for protect mama salon for me sickness not come outside and can we country. This go be my final message to people who are watching right now and also the one that will listen to it. Thank you very much.
Plenty, thank you, listeners. Them, I wanna don't take the last 60 minutes with we, and then before we conclude, Mr. Ba, you final statement of the program today, and then maybe answer the question of people, if somebody go able for feel for in Peking, maybe they travel to Peking there, one Peking where that Peking they absolutely not able for fill that form there for himself, they might make him fill and for him, or somebody can fill the form on behalf of another person.
Yes, so make it easy, not make it difficult on people them or the travelers them. Even if you need to read and write, somebody can help you. They actually the information the way you need, and they feel for you. The way they don't feel for you, you keep the QR code or the number where they appear for let you go use the code where you go use for give the portal them for verify. If they fact travel 2-3 picking them, yes, you can feel for them. Then you keep the QR code where they go, they just the scanner. And nevertheless again, what will they try back for do for make it easy? Some people they say web-based. Now they fed for make a app.
Yeah.
Within the next 1 to 2 weeks, we will try for launch the app. We will be very easy. That's why always doing on your phone. For feel like we can make them very easy. So we make them very easy on people them. Follow encourage them for utilize them. We not anything where they hinder them for let them feel the health travel portal. So they work on it within 1 to 2 weeks we go do it. But my last word I will be left with people them. Lord, we encourage everybody where they travel for go out and come in for feel the health travel portal. Even though how they travel, if you're not aware of them, you are aware of them, inform them. If they travel, you don't feel them, you need for feel the health travel portal. It's a mandatory and it's here to stay. Lord, we encourage everybody for feel them.
Okay, everybody, when I don't hear the world, always feel the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal because it's there for we all, and this not for just the NPHA, not just for Ministry of Health, not for just the health partners then, but not for we all, So that's not the message today. And of course, do check on your family, your relative, anybody where you sabi, as the rain they go, check on them. If you get anything around you where you need support, especially in the well body issue aspect, call 117 and give them the right information. And even where they feel the Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, give the people them the right information where you need for give them, because that information they be able for help them for keep track of your movements, in and out of the country. So do until we meet next week again, me and Alucious Tamba for you from Population Services International Sierra Leone. Bye bye and take care.
Salon, now we continue. Sweet salon, now we for try for build this country. Fine salon.
Travel smart, dey safe, salon dey welcome.